All right. Think, pair, share, kind of really specific, and it really works for our kids well. I'm Hank Rothrock, ELA master teacher. This is specifically for an eighth grade reading lesson right now, but I thought that I would just kind of drop why this works so well with our students. And I'm kind of talking funny because I just did a bunch of I just did this lesson with our kids, and there's a bunch of rap in there, so I've been rapping. So I got a code switch. So think, pair, share. A strategy that gives you like this trifecta, right? You get individual work, you get group work, and you get teacher-led instruction, like all in one. That can be tight. That can be within 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, but you want to keep it tight. And this could be one question. So first, if I go forward here and skip ahead a little bit, if you look at I'm a beast, I'm a dog, I should rap with a muzzle. Peyton Manning flow, I just go no huddle. So I give that to the kids. There's a little video link there that they can watch for this specific thing, but I let the kids watch the video of me rapping and looking stupid, and then I say, is it simile, metaphor, hyperbole, alliteration? Now, if I go back to think, okay, this is how I do think, pair, share. It really works with our clientele well because it kind of keeps a tight leash, but it also lets kids talk to each other. The reason you want kids to talk to each other because studies have shown that's the highest retention rate that kids have for learning and remembering things, right? So a kid-to-kid conversation about actual school stuff, like figurative language, like main idea, like, I'm an ELA person. But if a student teaches another student and they talk to each other, there's more of a likely chance that they will actually learn it. The second best way is from a computer, like Reading Plus, like Study Island, just sitting there learning, Edgenuity. Worst way is just you standing up there and talking the whole time. But we have to have a lot of control sometimes in our classrooms, especially specific classrooms. So what do? Okay, we do think, pair, share. First, we do that teacher-led instruction. Think. Actually, this is individual work, actually. So the kids just basically, at this point, it's like they're with a worksheet. It's the equivalent to that, right? At a level 0, no talking, you answer. Okay, why should you do that? Because I want to know what you think. If one person yells out the answer, then I'm not going to know what he knows or what she knows, right? So this is kind of crucial. So time it. I use my watch. I used to use my phone, but time it and keep it to 1 minute. Okay, you got 1 minute, and as they're doing that, you run around like crazy and you check. Okay, who's got A? Who's got who? The answer's B. Who's got B? You're checking, and then I said stuff like, okay, good. Now answer the next question. The next question is explain why or prove your answer. Right. So now I'm thinking about. I don't just put A, B. I don't just do that. I put B, but then I have to explain why is it B, or I make them write out. No, this is alliteration. This is a metaphor. Right? So then have them actually write it out, and then you run around and check. I used to get to every kid. I was a little bit sweaty by the end of the day, but I check every kid because I'm looking for A or B or C or D, right? So that's easy. I run around, I check every kid. Then I have an idea in my head. Okay, they don't get this. I need to teach this to them. Or they already get this. I need to move on. Okay? And so things I would also say was like, okay, you're right. Hide your answer. Tell me why. Okay, good. And I kind of whisper that, try to keep it quiet because they're working, right? Try not to be the distraction in the classroom. But then if someone didn't have it, they had the wrong answer, I'm like, that's really close, but that's not it. So try again. And so I got the kids trying again. They know I've just given them feedback really quick, right? And you can do this in a minute or two. It might take more than a minute, okay? I'm just giving you like some ideas there. Okay, so then pair. Now I turn over to them. Okay, turn to a partner and ask them to talk. And here's what they do. They just stare at each other. All they want to do the whole time is talk. But now that you're giving them talk time, they don't want to talk. So you got to work on that. You got to train them. Like, look, I know you're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Okay. I know that you're going to do that. You're a human being. At the faculty meeting, you guys do that. You talk about whatever you want to talk about when it's think, pair, share time. So just talk about this first. Okay. Talk about figurative language first. That's how I put it to him. Look, I know you're going to talk about other stuff. That's cool. Talk about this first, please. Okay. And then talk about whatever. And if you're timing it and you're keeping to your time and it's 1 or 2 minutes, I'm already stretching out the 2 minutes, but if you're keeping it to like 1 minute, you're going to keep this tight and going, and then kids are talking to each other. And remember, this is the highest form of retention right here. They're learning from each other. And then you go up and you can facilitate conversation. You don't just stand back. Kids that aren't talking, go up and get them talking. Kids that are talking, listen in. I like what you said there, right? Give them some good feedback. And then you want to bring it back to whole class, okay? So here, when I brought it back to whole class, I would do my voice modulation and my give me 5 and say, give me 5, please. All right, I got 1 right there. Thank you, Deshaun. I got 2 right there. So I have to lower my voice a little bit, right? I got 2 right there. Thank you, Janiqua. I got 3 right there. Thank you, Jasmine. Okay. And then by 3, we should be completely quiet and I get them settled. Because this is the hardest part about Think, Pair, Share is I got them silent. I don't want to get them not silent and let them talk. Let them talk. It's good. They need to let some steam off, right? And then get them talking about academics. Okay. So a minute, they're thinking, they're writing, individual, no talking. Then Think, Pair, Share, turn and talk. You probably get to talk in my classroom more than any other classroom, right? But there's just a certain way we do it, boys and girls, okay? And so then bring it back together. Give me 5, voice modulation, however you do it, clap, all that stuff. What is it? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Bam, they're quiet. Whatever you do, okay? Do that, get them back, and then check the class. What you could check individually. You could call on kids like, okay, I need to see some blood there. Use the randomizer, use the popsicle sticks. Okay, Jay Sean, what do you think? Right? What I like to do with this one specifically, because it's multiple choice, is I can say, okay, be brave. I need everyone to participate here. But if you think it's A, raise your hand up high, raise it real high. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for being brave. Think it's B, raise your hand up real high. Switch hands, so it's like a visual, right? If you think it's C, raise your hand up real high. Okay. Think it's D, okay? And then you get some different ideas, and you kind of know there, okay, these kids think it's this, that's wrong. These kids got it right, all right? And so then you can move on. And then you can see I got some videos linked here, but I'm doing multiple things here. So that's Think, Pair, Share. Hank Rothrock, engage, empower, educate every student, every day. Thank you.